The long-standing murder trial of Bafana Bafana goalkeeper Senzo Meyiwa continues to unfold at the Pretoria High Court, drawing intense scrutiny and speculation about the involvement of singer Kelly Khumalo. On Monday, the lead investigator Brigadier Bongani Gininder expressed suspicions linking Khumalo to the orchestrated killing of her former partner. These claims stem from alleged confessions by two of the accused who reportedly implicated the singer as the mastermind behind the hit. However, no concrete evidence has yet been presented to substantiate these claims. Under cross-examination by defense lawyer Zandile Mshololo, representing accused number 5, Gininder clarified his stance, asserting that he does not believe Senzo Meyiwa was killed by Longotwala, who was present at the crime scene. Instead, he attributed the murder to alleged intruders. When questioned about the evidence linking Khumalo to the crime, Gininder admitted that there were no electronic money transfers from the singer to the accused. He revealed that a cash payment of 30,000 rand had been made at the Basotho hostel following the murder, but no direct financial ties to Khumalo could be established. Gininder said, based on the evidence we have, the money was paid in cash. Gininder further dampening claims of Khumalo's direct involvement. The trial took another turn on Tuesday when defense attorney Charles Mnisi, representing accused number 3 Mthobisi Mncube, challenged Gininder's interrogation methods. Mnisi accused the investigator of failing to follow proper procedures during the questioning of accused number 2 Bongani Sontanzi and said, "I will put it to you that the procedure you used in the interrogation of accused number 2 without using the prescribed form was very irregular." Gininder defended his actions, stating that he adhered to legal protocols and ensured Ntanzi's constitutional rights were upheld during the process. However, Mnisi countered, saying ignorance of the law is inexcusable for someone of Gininder's rank. Mnisi, recently appointed to represent accused number 1, Muzika Ukhalelwa Sibiya, requested additional time to prepare for cross-examination. He cited the need to review extensive testimony records and consult with his client about the state's evidence. Judge Rata Mokgatleng granted the request, postponing the trial to February 3 to allow Mnisi to continue his cross-examination of Gininder. Senzo Meyiwa was fatally shot on October 26, 2014 at the Foster's home of Kelly Khumalo's mother. Present at the time were Khumalo, her sister Zandile, their mother Gladness, Zandile then boyfriend Longotwala, and Meyiwa's close friends Tumelo Madlala and Thokozisi Twala. According to the state's indictment, Meyiwa was shot in the chest while standing. The bullet passed through his body and struck the door behind him. His death was attributed to injuries sustained to his heart and lung. The 5 men on trial, Sibiya Ntanzi, Mncube Mthokoziseni Maphisa, and Sifiso Kuhlenkani Ntuli, are facing charges of premeditated murder, attempted murder, armed robbery, and illegal possession of firearms and ammunition. They have all pleaded not guilty. As the trial progresses, the absence of definitive evidence linking Kelly Khumalo to the crime leaves lingering questions. While the case has drawn significant public attention, the pursuit of justice for Senzo Meyiwa remains the primary focus. February's proceedings will determine whether new revelations bring the trial closer to a resolution. What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.